Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Before we jump into the video, I want to go ahead and remind you got two ways to donate to the channel. There is a Patreon account, which is a month-to-month donation system, and a coffee account, which can do much the same, but also allows you to make a single one-time donation. I have links to both in the description box below the video. If you are in financial trouble, please do not donate. I'd rather you take care of what you need to take care of. Tough enough out there with the idiots in charge as it is. If you can afford to donate and you want to donate, thank you. I appreciate it. It's me, myself, and I that takes care of the channel. I do the research, the filming, the editing, the posting. I have no help, so it's just me. And I've sworn off doing commercials and get no money for the videos as of yet. So yeah. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Today, we are looking at Representative David Kustoff, who is the representative for the 8th District of Tennessee, which is the westernmost district of the state, except for the corner district, which is Memphis, and it covers the city of Jackson, Tennessee. He is a Republican, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Stephen Fincher. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who David Kustoff is as an individual. He was born in Memphis, Tennessee, October the 8th, 1966, graduated from White Station High School in Memphis, Tennessee in 1985, earned a BBA from the University of Memphis in Memphis, Tennessee in 1989, earned a JD from the University of Memphis in Memphis, Tennessee in 1992, has been a private practice lawyer, United States Attorney for the Western District of Tennessee 2006 to 2008, unsuccessful candidate for nomination to the 108th Congress in 2002, before being elected as a Republican to the 115th and 4 following Congresses, so he is in term 5. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Ways and Means, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Health and the Subcommittee on Tax. Now, let's go ahead and look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. And they are an American pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the United States, being one of several such pro-Israel lobbying organizations in the United States, and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups in the U.S. It describes itself as a bipartisan organization, but that just means it donates to both parties in an attempt to bribe them. As of 2025, AIPAC reports more than 5 million members in the U.S., 17 regional offices, and a vast pool of donors. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter international criticism of Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year. So Israel's been at this vile behavior for a long time, and it became a powerful organization during the 1980s. In 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003, the Iraq War was defended at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. Altogether, it has donated $44,600, and once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 2, we have Blackstone Group, and they are an American alternative investment management company based in New York City, founded in 1985 by Peter Peterson and Steven Schwarzman, who had previously worked together at Lehman Brothers. Its private equity business has been one of the largest investors in leveraged buyouts in the last 3 decades, while its real estate business has actively acquired commercial real estate across the globe. It is also active in credit, infrastructure, hedge funds, secondaries, growth equity, and insurance solutions. As of September 2025, it had $1.2 trillion in total assets under management, making it the world's largest alternative investment firm. Altogether, it has donated $41,600, and once again, that's Blackstone Group. Next, at number 3, we have First Horizon Corporation, which is formerly known as First Tennessee Bank. It is a financial services company founded in 1864 and based in Memphis, Tennessee, and through its banking subsidiary, First Horizon Bank, it provides financial services through locations in 12 states across the Southeast, a region in which it is the 4th largest regional bank. In November 2019, First Horizon Corporation and Impera Bank Corporation agreed to merge, closing in January 2020, and the combined bank is based in Memphis with using the First Horizon name. It gained national attention during the 2023 banking crisis, in which multiple regional banks across the United States, as well as Swiss institutions, Credit Suisse, all collapsed and were bought out. First Horizon stock began to plummet in the wake of both a merger with Toronto Dominion Bank being called off and the collapse of First Republic Bank in San Francisco. It first began as First National Bank of Memphis in 1864 to 1977, and then became First Tennessee Bank in 1977 until 2019, when it merged with Impera Bank to become First Horizon Bank. Altogether, it has donated $23,450, and once again, that's First Horizon Corporation. Next, at number 4, we have Berkshire Hathaway, and they are an American multinational conglomerate holding company headquartered in Omaha, Nebraska, that was originally a textile manufacturer and transitioned into a conglomerate starting in 1985 under the management of Chairman and CEO Warren Buffett from 1970 to 2025 and Vice Chairman Charlie Munger from 1978 to 2023. Greg Abel succeeded Buffett as CEO at the beginning of 2026. Buffett personally owns 38.4% of the Class A voting shares of Berkshire Hathaway, representing a 15.1% overall economic interest in the company. The company is often compared to an investment fund. Between 1965, when Buffett gained control of the company, and 2023, the company's shareholder returns amounted to a compound annual growth rate of 19.8% compared to a 10.2% compound annual growth rate for the S&P 500. From 1965 to 2023, the stock price had negative performance in only 11 years. In August of 2024, Berkshire Hathaway became the 8th largest U.S. public company and first non-technology company to be valued at over $1 trillion. In surveys taken in the 2000s and 2010s by Barron's, it ranked among named among the most respected companies by professional investors, and in one of the 10 largest is one of the 10 largest components of the S&P 500 and on the list of the largest employers in the United States. Its Class A shares have the highest per share price of any public company in the world, reaching $700,000 in August 2024 because the board of directors has historically been opposed to stock splits. It was originally founded as the Valley Falls Company 1839 to 1929, then Berkshire Fine Spinning Associates 1929 to 1955, and then Hathaway Manufacturing Company was also a different company that merged into it from 1888 to 1955, together making Berkshire Hathaway. So altogether, it has donated $23,000, and once again, that's Berkshire Hathaway. Finally, in fifth, we have Republican Jewish Coalition, and they are formerly the National Jewish Coalition, which was founded in 1985 is a political group in the United States that supports Jewish Republicans. It has more than 47 chapters throughout the United States and is headquartered in Washington, D.C. Its official mission statement is to foster and enhance ties between the American Jewish community and the Republican decision makers in the United States, according to its own website. Altogether, it has donated $22,350, and once again, that's Republican Jewish Coalition. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1 is pro-Israel groups, who altogether have donated $102,778. Next, at number 2, is commercial banks and bank holding companies, who altogether have donated $102,350. Next at number 4 is attorneys and law firms, who altogether have donated $89,100. Next at number 4 is life insurance, who altogether have donated $89,000. And in fifth is private equity and investment firms, who altogether have donated $83,100. Now, let's go ahead and look at all his donors at a glance. Individually, APAC, boo, suck. Blackstone Group, boo, suck. First Horizon Corporation, regional bank, so it's not like a nationwide monster. So, ooh. Berkshire Hathaway, I'm just going to say boo, suck. Republican Jewish Coalition, upon first viewing, I don't see anything about APAC. I really want to go boo suck, but I'm going to go ooh, because it seems to be dealing with more Jewish individuals here rather than Israel. Industry-wise, pro-Israel groups, boo suck. Commercial banks and bank holding companies, boo suck. Attorneys and law firms, ooh. Life insurance, ooh. Private equity and investment firms, boo suck. Altogether, it's not looking great. Not really a good one among the bunch. They're all in the lower tier. You're close to being just sucks ass, but I'm going to give you the very bottom. Your donors just suck ass balls. This has been a look at Representative David Kustoff, who is the representative for the 8th District of Tennessee. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources, and it can't be 10 full hat wearing sources or a bunch of anecdotes thrown together to try to make sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.